that you?
Yeah.
Is that who?
Man.
You got Mojo on the track. The Cam and Mo Show.
Yeah.
The Cam and Mo Show.
Yeah.
The Cam and Mo Show. The Cam and Mo Show. We on the radio. From 6 to 9, let's go. The Cam and Mo Show. They gave me microphone. Hey, we on the air. I don't understand. What is a stare? You keep on staring. That don't make no sense. That's okay, cause we don't rap. Come on. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. That's alright, cause this beat is high.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Cam and Mojo on the radio. Hey, let's go. The Cam and Mojo. Hey, the Cam and Mojo. Hey, the Cam and Mojo. Hey, Cam and Mojo. Shout. Cam and Mojo show. Let's go. We on the air. We super late. Cause Cammy's late. Every Saturday morning to the morning. Is that a word? It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. Cammy, I'm sorry. You beat me here. Super long night last night. But,
Yes.
I mean, I could be late once, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you as late, though, as you were this morning.
What does that mean?
Well, I think you were, about 10 minutes late?
I want to go with 10 minutes. I was probably 3 minutes late, right?
No, it's definitely 10 minutes. Definitely 10 minutes.
Zoe, producer Zoe is the one that will tell me if I was late. Cammy.
Yeah, okay, well, I think all bets are that you were 10 minutes late. And before we talk to her, you want to, put, money on it?
Yeah, let's put some on.
Okay.
I got 5 on it.
Okay, I've got 10 on it.
By the way, producer Zoe in the building. Zozo.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Twiggins.
Morning.
Morning. Zoe, how many minutes late was I?
It felt like 20.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a feels like, kind of like the weather. But
Feels like. So definitely
Actual.
10 plus minutes.
Yes!
No, she said 10 plus. So what? 15, 17?
Pay up.
Like maybe 18.
18. Yeah, see, you wasn't even close, Cammy.
Yeah, but that
You
means
were farther away.
yeah, so I get $5.
No, you don't. You
Yes,
told
I
me
do.
10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's closest, so that means I get $10. $5.
Closest to what?
I think you started with 10 and then you went to 5. And
Yeah, so I get $5.
Okay, that's not how this whole thing.
$5,
Twiggins,
I don't know how much money I get, but I get
Twiggins
money.
has my back. Twiggins, how late was I?
That sounds like girl math to me.
Because I have no idea. We went from 5 to 10 to 50 to a million. I mean,
We were out late last night, though. But either way, I won, and I know I get money somehow.
how late was I, Twiggins?
I think it was it's 6:21 now. Is it? Is that clock even right?
Yeah, it's
over there on the wall.
It's 6:20. Oh, are you talking about the clock that
It says
producer?
PM.
Are you talking about the clock that producer Zoe got for us? Our very first show.
Yes!
it's a really high quality clock.
It says PM. I know it does say AM. I just can't see.
I
Okay.
thought it said PM too.
If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, you can text live to 251-964-4975. The very first show, right?
Yep. We asked Zoe. We said, because I'm like, look, I need a clock.
Yeah.
I need to see the time. I'm thinking, Cammy, this clock that'll be nice and big,
Bright red,
bright red,
Yep.
so we can keep track of the time.
real professional looking.
And we give Zoe. Now, was it the company Amex that we gave to her?
Yeah, and I was like, go to Home Depot or Wally World.
Yeah.
Find the biggest, best looking clock you can find.
And that's what Zoe came back with.
Dun, 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 dun.
You see that, Twiggins?
I see it. That's why I noticed it. But I couldn't really see that far away. But Mojo, I think you were. I would say let's call it 6:15.
Okay.
I'm willing to negotiate to 6:12 for my report.
Hold on.
Your report.
I was here before Cammy got here.
However,
that's-
I had to stop in the office. I
Yeah.
had to do my walkthrough.
That's
I had to make
never
sure,
happened.
it just in case there was some other employees here. You know me, I'm such a person that likes to spread joy. And I
Yeah.
walked around the office, and there was nobody here.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I had to make coffee. By the way, thank you so much for having coffee this morning.
Yes.
We went all last week. There was no coffee.
Yes.
I come in this morning. There's coffee, but there's no cups.
Yeah, you bring your own cup, or you just put your mouth in the coffee hole. I don't know what to tell you.
So if if there was cups here, I probably would have been here by 5:30. So I had to go through everybody's desk and try to find a cup.
I got plenty. You just go in my office.
Well, how come we don't have the cups in the break room?
Look, we can't have everything for you. Maybe, excuse me. Maybe if you came in earlier, you might have
we
your
go.
your life
The
organized.
one time that Cammy beat me, now it's like, oh, Mojo, you're always late. You're
Yeah.
the one that's late all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's not what happened today. I still need my money.
How much do you think that I owe Cammy, Zoe?
I think $1 per every minute past 5:30, which is the agreed upon time as a group.
Oh man, I get more than
Like as a group,
Okay.
we decide to be
I
here
agree.
around
5:30.
5:30.
Yeah.
However, what time did Cammy get here?
I don't remember. I was busy.
Yep.
Whatever,
But
Zoe.
it felt like you were 40 minutes late.
Okay, well, how late was Cammy? Oh, okay, Twiggins, how late was Cammy this morning?
I was too busy.
Okay,
worrying
okay,
about
okay,
We
I
were
see how
setting
you
things
guys are.
up. It was more noticeable that you were gone because you stand right there.
Yeah.
And
And
Cammy
because I'm the
normally-
life of the show, I get it. Keep going.
And Cammy helps us set up, unlike you. So it's noticeable when you're missing
Hear this?
versus Cammy because we're all so busy in the morning.
All right, are you done kissing up now?
She's done.
Okay. All right, coming up, we're going to talk about what hairstyle do you love and want to come back. Did you hear about this? Morgan Wallen cut off his mullet,
Yep. Chopped
and
it
now
off.
he's bald headed. And I almost thought about shaving my head in this morning.
Yep. Would have made you a lot later.
Thanks. Twiggers, I don't know why you're laughing because I was going to bring the clippers and shave your head just like Morgan Wallen shaved his head.
You would have had to turn around and go get the clipper.
It would have been late. That's all coming up. It's the Cameron Mo Show. Our phone number is 251-964-4975. All right, so is it cool to give someone, if someone gives you their artwork as a gift, which is crazy, like my son.
Okay, I think it's a little different when it's a child.
Well, I don't know, though. Son made this picture, and he's 19 now, about to be 20.
Yeah.
And if he were to ask me, Dad, did you think that was a good picture? I'm going to be like, no, it was horrible. It looked like big old ears, and that was it.
Okay, I think when it's a kid, it's definitely acceptable And my one of my very best friends growing up, she would do this a lot, and I actually liked it because her artwork was really good. And I'm not hating on my mom, but my mom is a little bit of an artist, right?
Yeah.
And she would do this thing where she would do paintings of like people's pets,
Right.
and she would give them to people. And
That's really sweet.
but it wasn't that good. Like the pictures weren't that good. Like the paintings weren't that good. And like people would be like, "Oh, cool, thanks," but like, and maybe they genuinely liked it because it was like a sweet pic. Like, I just didn't think they were that good. And I'm not being judgmental. I'm just being honest.
How about you, Twiggins? Are you? Have you ever had? I don't see. I can't picture Twiggins being an artist.
Oh, that's
I
mean.
can't paint.
Well, there you go. See, I could tell.
Thank you.
Now, have you ever given anyone some of your artwork? Like, have you
For
tried
a craft,
For
maybe.
a craft, yeah.
I made my mom a macaroni ornament once when I was young.
Oh, for the Christmas tree?
Yes.
See, I think that's cool. I think parents like that kind of stuff. I mean, they might.
No, they
throw-
don't.
I mean, they might
They
throw
don't.
it out eventually, but I think it's cool when a kid does it. I just think as an adult, like, I think it's a bit presumptuous to think someone would like it.
Yeah,
Tammy gave me a picture of dogs playing poker once.
I
Tammy
do?
did?
Did I really?
You did?
Did Cammy make it?
No.
Oh, okay. See, it's probably, yeah.
I feel like that's different.
Amazon.
It's way different.
I mean, Zoe, what do you think of this?
I would be a little confused if like a grown person was like, look at this drawing I made you, and it was just like someone like a tree or something. It'd be different if it was like one of my drawings, because I'm a talented artist, you know. So if I give you one of my drawings, you should appreciate it.
Hold on one second. I just remembered something. When Zoe first started, when we started doing the show,
Yeah.
and Zoe was in the studio,
Yeah.
Zoe used to take the Post-it notes and make like different things like flowers and
Yeah,
bracelets
she is
and
very
necklace.
artsy.
And she goes, "Here's Mojo. This is for you." That's exactly what I did with it. I threw it in the trash.
No,
I didn't want it.
No, I keep all of her things she gives me. I put them all over my
She's
office.
got a little straw thing I made her on her desk.
I do. I keep it because I think, look, she took the time to make me this. Anytime we go to a restaurant, she gets the straw and she makes me an origami thing.
Way too much time on her hands.
The coloring pages at the restaurant.
Yeah, she does.
I've got coloring pages hung up behind my desk.
Yeah.
that
You
I
do?
drew.
This is why you can't buy the office supply bill has gone way up.
Way up.
I think it's cool. I think when a child does it, or Zoe, it's fine.
Or Zoe. Charles or Zoe.
But I think as an adult, I think it just does become a little bit strange.
I'm only 11.
I don't know.
so-
I think if you're a good artist, it's fine.
All right, Zoe. All right, now let's prove this. Zoe, can you find something? You have to use something in the studio. Can you make us something before the next break?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
She just grabbed a piece of paper,
I'll do it right now.
and I want it looks cool and it's art, but do I really? I mean, do people really keep this stuff? Or is everyone like me and it's like, oh, I'm just going to throw this away? I have no use for it at all.
So you still have that picture though that your son drew?
No, I threw it. Now here, it's on my.
The picture of Barack Obama.
Yeah,
that
I
he
threw
drew.
it. I threw it away,
Yeah.
like right away.
You threw it away.
Yeah, but I did take a picture of it on and posted
You
it to my
threw it
Facebook
away.
page.
You're supposed to keep all that stuff.
That's the
No,
president.
I took a picture of it and I posted it to my Facebook and I threw the picture away.
Why
Now-
would you throw it away? You're supposed to keep all that sentimental stuff.
Well, you know, I did feel bad because Cameron was like, "Hey, Dad, where's that picture? I want to show
Yeah.
my friend." I was like, "Oh, I can't find it. It's let me look for it. Don't worry about it. It's on my phone."
That is so cruel.
So I guess what I'm saying is, if you make something for me, don't give it to me. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm probably gonna throw it away as soon as you turn your head. Okay? That's it.
She's already on a work of art right now. I see her.
Zoe's very
Are you
quiet
ready?
right now. Oh, Zoe, you done already?
Look, she's already made
by
it.
the way,
I made you a boat.
we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Just text the word live right now to 251-964-4975. You can watch the show live, and you can watch what Zoe just made in under 2 minutes.
It's a hat.
No, it's a boat. Duh.
It's a hat. Duh. Look at this. So if you're looking at the Facebook or YouTube, here it is. This is what
amazing.
Zoe made. Hey, Zoe, is this mine?
No, it's not his.
No. Zoe, you made this for me, right?
Yeah, you can have it. You
Okay,
just
go
go throw
ahead.
it
See
away.
this?
No.
Oh, look at that.
my
There you
gosh,
go.
he just screwed it
Thank you, Zoe. That was so
That
nice.
was not very kind.
Well, no, I'm just look.
I spent time on that for
You know-
you. It was a gift from me to you, and you just crumbled it.
Zoe, I appreciate it. Let me fix it for you. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can make the boat out of
You
it
are
again.
so mean.
Okay. No, Zoe,
I'm gonna
thank you.
feed you like milk bottles because of that.
Oh, thanks. All right, 6:36. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. It's 97.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. Producer Zoe and Twiggins.
Morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn your mic on. Producer Zoe and Twiggins.
I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
Hey,
All right, coming up in just a couple of seconds, we're going to talk about this. Morgan Wallen shaved his not his head. He shaved his hair off. And I still feel like we should shave Twiggins' hair this morning.
Yes, great idea. I don't think we've ran it past him.
No, we don't need to.
Yeah, I think it
Twiggins is a
might-
team player.
He is. He always is. But I just feel as though his hair is his thing, though. He's always got such a great hairstyle. And
It's gonna grow back though. It's not. It's. I mean, it's
but,
not. It's not that
he-
deep.
Yeah, but he always has it looking great. You remember last week when we were in Dallas, he had it just looking so good. We've got to make sure we run it past.
Okay.
You can't just
Okay.
shave someone's
Okay.
hair.
Hey, hey guys.
Do you want to ask him? What?
Hey guys, I'm right here.
Oh, hi. Hi.
I mean, look how,
Hey, buddy.
what's the word, coiffed?
What?
What?
Ma'am?
Excuse you?
Ma'am?
Is that-
I think you're looking for
I
the
don't
word
think that's
quaffed.
the word.
I think what you said is something completely different.
That feels like the wrong word.
Yes. Okay. So, Twiggins, can we? Okay, we'll talk about that in just a couple of seconds. There's one thing, and Zoe. By the way, Zoe has been trolling me on Threads nonstop. Every single time I make a post, within minutes, Zoe's on there making some type of crazy comment.
Well, I don't blame her though.
Well, so anyways, Zoe made a post, 2 days ago? I commented on it. And I thought my reply was perfect, right? Zoe comes back and tries to own me.
Yeah, she did.
What do you mean she did?
Well, yeah, and
I succeeded.
she did. Yeah, it was pretty good.
So Zoe, there's something I noticed on your desk while you were out. And I'm a little concerned.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe. So I gotta bring. I'm a little. Look, I have love for you.
Yeah, we all
Lots.
have love.
We all love.
Yeah.
But this might be a intervention right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Do we have intervention music?
If not, we'll have some kind of music.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's use this type of music. Okay. So Zoe,
Yeah.
I was going around your desk, and I mean, I know that's your personal space.
Tidying up a little bit.
Yeah, just trying to make sure everything's all nice. And I was like, Zoe's gonna come back, and I want everything to be perfect for Zoe.
Yeah.
Then we come across this. What was it? A Post-it note?
It was a to-do list.
to-do list.
Yeah, it was a to-do list. Kind of maybe life goals.
Life goals.
Yeah.
And there was some things on there
Do you want me to go through?
that yes, please do.
Yeah.
There's some things on there, Zoe, that has me concerned.
Yeah. Okay, so don't... You want me to go through 'em?
Yeah, just go through.
Okay, so to-do list. And there's a Post-it note stuck on the wall. Number 1, drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, this is not good, not
Drugs.
good. Drugs.
That's
That was number 1.
and this is not the most disturbing list item.
Yeah, this is not the worst.
It gets worse.
It gets worse, and then it gets better, which is kind of strange. Number 2 on the list. This is probably the worst, yeah.
And by the way, this was posted on Zoe's cubicle in the office.
Yeah, I have a
plain sight.
I have a picture I'm going to just show.
Okay, so what's number 2?
Number 2.
This is the worst one.
This is the worst by far. Number 2. You got the music again? I got to get the
Yes.
music for this one because it needs music behind it. Number 2 on this to-do list for Zoe's life goals, I guess. Number 2, kill people.
What? Zoe?
What? Who put that there?
And I
I mean, who
And I-
put that there?
And I was thinking it was like a misspelled word, and then I'm like, no, that's what it says.
I thought she meant kilt people, like
Yeah.
people wearing
Right.
kilts.
Yeah.
Like meet the kilt people.
the Scottish.
and that could happen because we've seen the way Zoe spells sometimes when she does the show prep sheet.
We gave her the benefit of the doubt.
And we're thinking maybe it's misspelled, or maybe it's I want to just be that person. Number 3, and this was the one that I was like, I cannot let Mojo see this. This is not one for Mojo to see. Whew. Get pregnant.
What? And that's like all the first 2 didn't bother me at all.
He was fine. He's like, she can do the drugs, kill the people.
But get pregnant.
You're not even married.
You haven't even killed the people.
So Zoe has this on her Post-it note on her cubicle about life goals.
20 years old.
You can hold off on getting pregnant.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
not, we can do the drugs, kill the people, but do not get the pregnant.
Right.
Okay, what's the next one?
Number 4 is confusing to me because it just says alcohol.
I love that. I can help you with that one.
And
So, I
Oh wait, I can't help you with that one. You're like 11. Just kidding. Just kidding.
and then this is where I got really like, this is the goals. Number 5 was become Jimmy Kimmel.
okay, that's good. So how come you just didn't have that one and not like kill people, get pregnant?
Crimes.
Yeah.
Crime.
So
It's a list of crimes.
Zoe, what's? Hold on,
Yeah,
Zoe.
the intervention starts.
Zoe, what's going on?
Yeah. Was the vacation needed?
So those are all hypothetical options.
For what?
Why would you even write that down?
Like, instead of becoming Jimmy Kimmel,
What? You're gonna.
those would be the other options.
Okay, we need to get her to become Jimmy Kimmel because those are awful.
Okay, what?
So I don't do it in that order and end up
You
at
don't
Jimmy
do
Kimmel.
Okay, well, which order? That
That's
hypothetical.
I was wondering that too. I was wondering, what is this in order?
And
What is the order?
and the alcohol. What?
Well, obviously that would wait another year.
Okay, so which one would you start with? And if it's kill people, I'm leaving right now, guys.
it's not like I have to do these things
At all.
at all
Yep.
Ever.
or ever. It's if I don't end up where I want to be,
Well, it looks
which
like
is at Jimmy
Prison
Kimmel.
is where it's going to be. Prison.
The only other option is to resort to drugs, killing people,
Oh, stop.
getting pregnant,
Okay,
or
Zoe.
doing the alcohol.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
so,
you know you don't have to do any of that stuff.
Well,
Okay.
fingers crossed.
Everything's gonna be okay. You can live with Cammy for the rest of your life.
You're gonna be.
Okay.
We're gonna be putting you in a padded
Or prison.
room. Yeah. The dogs and the cats and Zoe.
Zoe, you can't post stuff like that. And I have been worried.
It's in my private area.
Well, I know
Off of the office.
it wasn't private. Okay.
You have an open plan workspace.
So myself, Cammy, and Twiggins have been so worried about you. Especially when you're on vacation. I'm like, it's today. Who's first? Oh, real quick, and then we gotta take a break.
Okay.
On the killing part,
Yes.
who's first in this room?
No one. I don't
No,
have
no,
the
You have to pick.
You put it on the list.
I cannot.
We need a to-do list of killing.
I can't do that.
That's called a hit list,
Hey,
first of all.
there's no sacrifices being made in the room.
Well,
It's Cammy first. I know.
no.
Cammy, you're first to go.
I shan't kill anyone in this room.
What's the
If it comes down to it and I have to kill someone, I would obviously choose a stranger.
Okay, Zoe.
Guys, we can't talk about this.
I
on
know,
the radio.
Zoe.
We can't.
Okay, Zoe, you're joking, right?
This is a joke. This
Okay.
will not
This
happen.
is not allowed.
Please do not put stuff like because Zoe, I know you're young and everything, but people can sometimes take you serious.
I will become Jimmy Kimmel, so we don't even have to worry about steps
Yes.
1 through 4.
Please, can somebody help her become Jimmy Kimmel?
Which is what I was going to say. The best thing on that list is also the worst thing on that list. That's becoming Jimmy Kimmel.
All right, are you okay?
I'm okay, yeah.
I can't do this. You know what? We got to take a break. I can't even do the Morgan Wallen haircut thing.
Yeah,
look.
we're done.
Hey, we got the whole story on that. He shaved his hair off.
Yeah, we're
and
done.
he's bald.
And he's bald.
We get it.
And he's not
Good job,
not pregnant.
Morgan. He's not pregnant?
Is he on the list?
Of getting pregnant?
No. Okay. All right.
I'm not impregnating anyone.
Okay. Okay, it's 6:46. It's the Cameron and Mo Show. We got more coming up next. Remember, you can watch us stream the show live on Facebook or YouTube. Just search us, Cameron and Mo Show, or text the word live to 251-964-4975. All right, just a couple of minutes before 7 o'clock. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo, producer Zozo.
Hello.
All right, are you feeling better now that you got all that out?
Yeah, I feel relieved.
Yeah, good.
Zoe posted some troubling things in our office.
Yeah.
But we got down to it and everything's okay.
Yep, she's going to become Jimmy Kimmel.
Asked to.
She has to. No, we're going to make it happen.
Twiggins in the building. Hi, Twiggins.
Morning.
All right, so here's a question. Zoe, are you okay?
It's the drugs.
Come on, Zoe. We have to stop the show. Are you all right?
I breathed in my water.
Yeah, you've got to drink
Facts.
All right, here's the question. It's saying that you're too busy
to date.
to date. I tried to read. Okay, let's back up for a second. So Zoe is our producer.
Yes.
Very great producer.
Yes.
I
Thanks.
look, Zoe, I compliment you all the time.
Appreciate it.
But sometimes when you write things on the sheet, you have to write it in Mojo form.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it simple.
Yeah.
This is so simple.
So simple.
And well, it is, but I have to proofread it, and I never do
Yeah.
because sometimes Zoe will slide things in there to try to mess me up on purpose.
Yeah.
I do that from
Yeah.
time to time.
Yeah, you do.
Have you ever been told to like explain it to me like I'm 5?
Yes.
That's what you have to do when you're writing for Mojo. Write it like it's a children's book.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, do
Pictures.
pictures.
All right, so
Alongside the words.
take 2. Is saying you're too busy to date a real excuse? Or, there's a question mark before that. Or are you saying you really just don't want to? So here's the deal. I do that a lot. I'll be honest with you. So like, I might, think about dating or whatever and, hit it off with someone. And then they want to hang out. And I'm like, look, I'm busy. I'm a busy person. Is that something that anyone else does in this studio at all? Twiggins? Cammy?
Twiggins put his arm up really high.
Yeah. I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in dating, and that's it. I am busy. I mean, I have a busy life, but I just like the way that I live my life.
By yourself.
Yeah.
Don't have to answer to nobody.
Yeah, and it's just like hanging out. Like when we went out of town together, and this is nothing about dating, but when we all went out of town together, I was around people all the time, and I'm just so used to my daily life where I hang out at my house and I'm good by myself, and I just do what I want. I don't want the obligation of having to answer to somebody.
Yeah.
And so I get overwhelmed very easy.
So, if it's the right person, though, don't you think you slightly adjust things?
No.
If it is the right person and I am in that mode and I'm head over heels for this person, but that ain't happened yet.
But that's the thing. If you're too busy to date, just say, well, I just don't really want to date you. Right? That's what you
I
say.
do
Instead
that.
of saying, I'm too busy, just say, yeah, I'm just not feeling
But
it.
I just don't date at all in that case. I don't go on dates. I don't do anything. I mean, I might browse, window shop a little bit.
Yeah.
On the apps
Yeah.
and
He
things.
said window shop. Did you just say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I window shop.
But just say you don't want to date that person. Don't say, oh, I'm too busy.
Oh no, you should never lead somebody on.
Well,
Yeah.
well, hold on, Twiggins. Now, hold on, Kim.
That's
That
the
is
question.
not
It's
leading
saying,
somebody on,
it's
though.
saying you're too busy,
You're busy.
to date. No, we've already had this
Hold on.
conversation. It's saying you're too busy to date a real excuse. No, just say you don't want to.
No, so
Okay.
when I go
I'm gonna throw
and,
my pen.
and I'm dating somebody, and I'm like, hey, lady, friend,
You know the
Oh,
music doesn't
yeah.
actually happen when.
and then they're like, oh, hey, Mojo, hi. You want to hang out tomorrow? I'm like, no, I'm busy. Because
Yeah.
I'm busy.
You're not. You just don't want to hang out.
There's a word for this. It's just called a hookup. Like it's a booty call.
Oh, so are you telling me, hey, girl, you know this is just a hookup or a booty call, right?
And she says, yeah, I know.
And then she's like, Mojo, you want to hang out tomorrow? I'm busy. That's how it goes.
You want a booty call tomorrow?
You want a booty call tomorrow? I'm busy, girl. I'm busy.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
like girls when they have their, appointments. Like with their mans. Vinny's laughing. Vinny, you got any of those appointments
Yeah,
lined
come
up?
here, Vinny. Get on the mic.
Vinny's a college student.
Vinny is like, he's usually like got his head up and he's looking around and stuff. He has had his head like so far like into this iPad this entire segment.
He's like, we got to move this along because I got an appointment at 10:30.
So I think that saying that you're busy is okay. I mean,
It's
you
not
might,
a real excuse.
but you might really be busy. Or how about you're just testing the waters?
You are basically
you really.
saying you don't want to date that person.
No, that's not what you're saying. Maybe you're really into that person, but you might want to see if there's something else out there, just outside the
you're
the
basic,
fencing area.
Yeah, you're testing your boundaries. Sure.
You're afraid of monogamy, is what you are. And
That's
I
too
agree
big
with
of a
that.
word for me.
But I think that the thing,
Please give me the definition, please.
monogamy is like
Monopoly.
It's like Monopoly. It's the opposite of Monopoly, actually, because you don't own everything. You just own one house instead of owning all the parks and all the boardwalks.
Okay.
You just own like the one property. That's you are with one person.
Yeah, that's way broad.
Yeah, you don't like that?
No.
Okay. I don't think you have to be too busy to date. I think you just have to be like me and do what I do and just say, I'm not dating anybody. I'm just not dating anybody.
What?
You just say, I just don't want to date.
That's not cool for him either. He likes to lead a bunch of people
He
on.
likes to play the field.
Yeah.
Well, look, listen, I'm Mojo.
Oh gosh,
And-
it's the music. Yeah.
I'm in high demand. They're like, oh, Mojo. And then I'm like, hey, I like you.
I'm too busy.
I like you. I like you. I like you. And I'm busy.
Have you ever heard that song Freak a Leak? Where it's like Monique, Christina.
Yes.
What's the other names?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's like you. Like, it's like you go through your phone and it's like that.
Oh, you talk about my Chictionary.
Okay.
Your Chictionary.
My
yeah.
Chictionary.
Your appointment book.
I don't think any Gen Zer knows what that is.
So, I guess saying that you're too busy to date, or too busy. I mean, if I'm busy and I'm really into the person and I say I'm busy, shouldn't they respect that?
I thought we weren't talking about being busy.
It's not busy.
I'm so tired of busy. So tired of busy.
It's not. That's not what the
Seems
question
like I hit
is.
a nerve right
I
now.
know. It's
The word of the year, and I'm tired of it.
it's not an excuse.
It's not about being busy. It's about not wanting to date one person at a time. That's what it boils down to. And I rest my case.
Yes, me too. It was idiot.
What a imbecile.
All right, coming up, Cammy does this thing, and she does it all the time. She makes up nicknames for everyone that she meets. And, like, somebody new may come through the door, and Cammy will come up with some random nickname for them.
Yep.
Like, John. She'll be like, what's the nickname for John?
JoJo.
See?
She did it so quick.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Wow. That was awesome.
We'll get into I can't stand Zoe today. We'll get into it next. It's the Cam and Mo Show. Also, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Just text the word live to 251-964-4975. right, 7:13. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I'm Mo. It's 97.5 FM. WABD, producer Zoe and Twiggins. Cammy, what is up with you by making nicknames for everybody and not even asking at all?
Well, I like doing it because I feel as though it's a bonding thing. I do it with everybody and it drives you bonkers. I think I've called you Mo before.
Yeah, but that's not my name.
Yeah. I've actually called you by your real name. I won't say what it is. Zoe. I remember when Zoe first started, I was like, Zoe Dog.
Yeah, but she likes Zozo.
I don't know if she likes that.
Zoe, which nickname do you like?
I like all of the nicknames.
I don't know if she likes Zoe Dog because she kind of looks at me funny when I say that. Twiggins.
You don't have one. You've never called me a nickname. So what does that say?
Twiggins
What does
is
that
mad.
say?
That means that you guys aren't very good friends then.
What does that say about us? Because you don't.
T?
No, you've never called me that.
I'm going to start now.
You've never called me that. I've called you.
I've called you Twig.
Yeah, Twigs, but
Twigs, yeah.
I call him Twigs. I think I started that.
I know you didn't. Okay, so you did not.
and I have many a nickname for you.
Oh, goodness. Let's hear this.
Cam.
Yep.
Yeah, you have called me
I
that.
call you Cam a lot.
Yeah.
Cam.
Yeah, you have called me
Whenever, and then, I mean, I don't know. I call you all kinds of things. And then there's the other things I say, but I don't say that to your face.
It's behind my back. No, but as long as... So I do this a lot, though. And so Bianca, who works for us, I started calling her B the other day. And I was just walking around saying it. And then I was like, maybe I should ask if I can call her that. But I do it a lot. Like Vinny, who works here, would it be all right if I called you V?
No.
Okay.
Then he said no. See,
there's
but you
some-
see what I'm saying, though?
But
you
I
have
don't
to
think.
ask.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with it, as long as it's not offensive. As long as I'm not like something like
A
true.
slur.
Yeah, or like, or like.
That's good. Don't call anybody those.
But like, as long as it's not super like terrible,
Right.
I think it's fine. But I think when someone, like Twiggins was like T was saying, as long as it's like
Twiggins is not like T.
It's just.
Just call him Twigs.
It's become everyone's just like first initial now.
T Z.
V.
I can't say
Okay,
V. He
how
doesn't
about
like
this?
it.
And then we have to go into weather, Cammy.
Okay.
251-964-4975. Call in and tell us your name, and Cammy will give you the nickname
Yeah.
that you would use.
Because, and I do it all the time, and it's one of those things, though, that Mojo, he thinks it's kind of rude. I think it's perfectly fine, as long as I'm not like, hey, Chubbs, or something, Like,
Chubbs.
Like,
Flubbers.
as long as it's not offensive, I think it's...
I mean, I just feel like you just really can't do that
Yeah.
at all.
Well, I should ask, maybe.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah.
And I do not like when you give me a nickname at all.
Okay.
So it's
Margarita.
Mr. Mojo. Margarita. Zoe, are you ready for the weather?
Zoe is ready for the weather.
Zodog.
Zodog. All right. And Twiggins, I know is super excited right now. This is the only reason why Twiggins comes to town every weekend to do the show with us. Is because Zoe does the weather. All right, are you ready, Zoe?
I was born ready.
All right, here we go. Zoe with the weather.
Okay. Good morning, Gulf Coast.
Morning.
It's Zoe here with your weather. It is currently 80 degrees and sunny here in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
The high for today is 100 degrees.
Wow, that's hot. You
So-
can make some bacon.
Maybe. The low for today is 79 degrees, which I believe is already past us because it's 80 currently, and I don't think it's going to go lower than that for now. There are expected dry conditions for the next 6 hours.
Okay.
And then
Good.
it's not going to rain or anything. It's just going to become more humid as it does.
Well, that's what dry means, but
Right.
okay.
No precipitation expected.
Dry.
And the wind, right? Hence the dry conditions.
Yeah.
So maybe a pool today, maybe the beach. Those are all good options. Also, drink lots of water, get your electrolytes in. The wind is going to be 3 miles an hour currently. Humidity today is 82%. So
That's a lot of
That's a
percent.
lot of percent for it to be dry. So it's getting a little confusing in here, but that's okay. And the visibility is 14 miles.
Wow. Wish I could see that far.
Yep.
Whoa.
That was good.
Yeah.
you.
Unless you're in Fairhope where you can't water your lawn. So
Yeah, what is up with that with Fairhope?
It's
Because
they don't
I
have
just-
enough water because people keep moving in, and people come from out of town and they move in and take over the place. And Mayor Sherry said, "No more. We're not."
So what
watering our
happens
lawns."
if I go home today? Hold on one second. Are you done? Is that it?
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
All right, thank goodness. Okay, so no, I'm sorry, Zoe. That was good
It
weather.
was good weather.
Thanks.
Oh, she's mad at me.
But let's talk about the.
See what you made me do, Cammy.
Yeah, it was
Now Zoe's mad.
definitely my fault.
So what happens if Zoe? I'm sorry. She's mad at me.
Oh yeah, she's giving you the silent treatment.
So what happens if I go home because I live in Fairhope, and let's say I turn on my sprinklers
Yeah,
that I do not have?
You're not allowed to.
Yeah, but I mean, what are they going to do?
Tell
What's
you
the
to
big
turn
deal?
it on.
And what
fine.
happens if I'm like, hey, I'm not going to turn it off?
It's a $500 fine.
Yeah, like
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
pay
fined.
that. What happens
Yes.
if I don't pay it?
You're gonna have to.
What do you mean I'm gonna have to?
You're gonna have
For
to.
watering your lawn?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Okay, so if I don't pay the $500, then what?
You have to
What
appear
are they gonna
before
take my grass?
You're
from
gonna
me?
have to go to
jail.
jail.
They do not put you in jail for
Yes, we-
watering the grass.
They will.
That would
Jail.
be great. I want to be on the front page of the newspaper. Does anybody even read the newspaper?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the time.
What about no? It's I don't know if it applies to you though, because I don't think you live in the city limits. I think it's a city limit thing.
Oh, so are you
So you're
saying
from Fairhope.
Okay. You know what, Zoe? So you tell me I could water my grass. Okay, but seriously, I mean, now I drive down 181 and what's the area? 181 and
In 104.
104. There's like that big farmland, and I see the farmers watering
Well,
their grass.
They're fine. They can do that because
Why?
they are supplying food
Oh,
You
so
are not.
They can do it, but I can't do it.
and it's like the pandemic when we had essential workers. Like they're essential workers, so like they can't.
Well,
They can
I'm
do that.
watering my grass so I can make sure that everybody in my area is happy.
What if you have a garden? Are you allowed to do that?
No, no.
What?
You can
Oh.
only irrigate on certain days. I mean, I've got the mayor's number. I can call her.
Can we call her right now and I can tell her this is the stupidest idea?
I mean, if you
I want to, like, it's not like we're going to run out of water. Isn't the earth made out of like 70% water?
Not in Fairhope, it's not.
Why?
It is. They don't have enough.
Fairhope is right off of the water.
Yeah, they don't have enough.
Can we just like take a big shovel and just pour it all over Fairhope?
They don't have enough.
They're out.
They ran out.
Yep, dried up.
Can we go to Walmart and just buy some water and just pour it all? I mean,
You should probably drink that if you're out of water. Maybe use your resources more appropriately.
Which no one is in Fairhope because they're out of water. So that's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the price you pay. But
So how-
but I will speak for, I will not speak for them, but I will say they are working on it. They're doing some building and
What?
they're going to put some more water in.
are
the
they going to just get the water from the ocean or something?
Yeah, they're just gonna. Well, they need more tanks or something.
Okay, so who didn't buy the tanks?
Well, a lot of people are moving there. Like you moved there, so I think after you moved there,
Oh,
there was
it's my
one.
fault.
You were the person that put it over the.
Definitely.
You put it over the edge of too many people. You yourself, you just were like, it was like right there at the cusp, and
It
then
was
you
so
moved,
close,
and then
yeah.
bam, they're like, no more water.
If
Yeah.
there's somebody that works for the city of Fairhope, can somebody please call us right now, 251-964-4975. I would, now, do they have city meetings or like,
Yeah,
no,
it's a city council meeting.
well, I don't think Fairhope's a city though.
It is. And at this point, have you seen how big it's gotten? It is.
Oh,
What
yeah,
was it
it's so
before?
big. It's like 3 streets. Fairhope is not that big. It's like not even a town.
You should. No, I disagree.
I feel like they're going to kick me out of
You,
Fairhope. after-
and I'm starting the petition.
All right, let's move on before I have no place to live. Coming up, we're going to talk about, have you ever dated someone for a, you look at someone, you're like, ooh, hey, oh, hold on. Have you ever dated someone and you're like, hey, ooh, she has nice toenails? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I have
Yeah.
to date her.
A specific body part is what we're going for.
Well, I mean, you don't like the toenail thing?
Yeah, that's kind of an odd thing, but
That's the body parts I look for. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
ooh,
what you
I'm
like, yeah.
hey, yeah. She has nice, sexy toenails.
You would be into feet.
Right? So I was in the feed.
You would be in the feed.
I said it was toenails, okay?
Keep your socks on around Mojo.
Let me see your phone
on.
history.
Oh, all right, we'll get into it next. So apparently there's a problem that you guys have with me again. I felt like I've been in such a good mood. Mm-hmm. I started this thing called, it's like hormone therapy. I've been... Zoe, do you have something to say?
No.
It's this thing called hormone therapy. And, you know, look, I've been tired, a little bit of anxiety. My six-pack kind of went away. You know, I'm 45 right now.
Can I talk
Zoe, what do you have? Zoe,
You're
what?
45?
Yes, Zoe.
No,
I'm 45.
there's some additional things in there too. There's a little bit of crankiness, a little bit of moodiness, a little bit of...
Okay, I'm not cranky. Twiggins, am I cranky?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right, keep going, Cammy.
And you're really bothering me right now.
So there's, some things that at a certain age can help.
So I'm doing this hormone pellets. Great guy, Dr. Shoemaker in Fairhope.
Mm-hmm.
I went and saw him, and he's like, "Look,
I know
Mojo."
him.
Okay, Twiggins, we did not ask you.
Okay,
Anywho, so Dr. Shoemaker, he did the blood work and stuff like that. He's like, "Look, Mojo, you need these pellets, okay?"
Yes,
pellets.
I've done this. Zoe, I've done this before in the past.
Yes, and it
okay,
worked
and it worked.
wonders.
It worked, and I was great. I was nice. I was happy that everyone, and I feel like I'm extra happy right now, right,
Yeah,
guys?
yeah.
Extra, Zoe, extra happy. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait,
Gosh, Triggers. What? What?
I thought Dr. Shoemaker was a gynecologist. I'm not kidding. I thought he was.
He
No,
is
he-
a gynecologist,
he
but
is.
he also does hormone pellets and therapy.
Yeah.
Now, guys and men and women can do this.
Yes, it's.
Are you sure?
Yes. No, it's fine.
Twiggins.
It is a thing.
Okay, so
Why is it a pellet and not a pill?
will you guys just let me tell my story?
Okay, yeah. Give
Sorry.
him a second. The crankiness sometimes comes and goes.
Sorry.
Sorry, the pellets haven't fully kicked in.
Yes.
Obviously.
Zoe's getting on my last nerves today.
So, anywho, the pellets. He had the procedure last week, and as part of the procedure, yes. So, as part of the procedure, that they get put in and
Put in.
Stop! Just stop, Zoe. Stop it.
Where do they go?
Okay, so the pellets, they're like small little things, and they kind of almost go on your back above your booty cheek.
It's
hip-
an enema.
Zoe,
it goes
just stop.
it goes in your butt.
Okay, it doesn't go in your butt. Okay, it goes above your butt cheek and like between your hip. Anyways, the pellets
your
and
hip.
they dissolve over like 5 or 6 months.
yes.
Okay. So depending on how much you need is how many pellets that they put in. Now you could have 6. Now if women do it, it might be 5 or 6.
Yeah.
If guys do it, if they don't need too much, it might be 5 or 6 or 7.
Yes.
I went in and Dr. Shoemaker, nice guy by the way,
Absolutely.
said, Mojo, you need 12 of these pellets.
12.
Zoe. So I got 12 of these pellets, and these things are probably about 2.5 inches long.
And they're in your
That's
butt
good.
right now.
They're not in my butt, Zoe. They're on. Zoe, just stop. Okay?
I'm looking at him right now.
No, you're not looking at him.
No,
Stop.
no,
Twiggins, where are you?
Okay,
Google.
where are you?
Okay. Stop, guys. Let's get it. Okay, let's focus.
Okay, everyone focus.
So these pellets, they're like real small, and well, kind of, but they're long, but the diameter is very small. Zoe, okay, you got this. 12 of them. So they put 4 in one direction, 4 in the other direction, and 4 in the other direction. Okay. So you're asking how do they do it? So what they do is they cut a slit in your body, right? And not in
Right.
your whole body, but like right above like the hip or the booty cheek.
Yes.
They cut like a slit and they make like a little pocket,
Yeah.
and then they take the pellets and they stuff them in. Okay, all 12 of them.
They
And you-
put these 12 pellets in your prison wallet, is what I've gathered.
Yes.
Zoe, stop. So,
That's
anyways,
all
the
I've
pellets.
gathered.
So the pellets are there, and then they put like this, Steri strips, and they put the gauze over it, and it's supposed to heal the skin back together, and then, like I said, over 5 or 6 months, they dissolve. If there's anybody listening right now who has had hormone pellets, please call in because they think I'm crazy. 251-964-4975. So
Ooh.
the doctor, Dr. Shoemaker, and the great team over there said, look,
Yes.
Mojo, this is on here. Don't work out, because you guys know I work out all the time.
Oh yeah, man, what a shame.
And you got to be careful. You can't, and you cannot take the Steri strips off of your body. Well, I'm like, look, look, they're healed. It's been 2 days. It's fine. Okay, there's no blood. Well, I happened to take them off.
And it's hard to do a whole lot with it because it's right there. Yeah.
So yesterday, I almost died. Okay, this show almost did not happen today, guys.
You walk into my office and you said, we have an emergency. There is blood everywhere.
I almost lost, guys, a gallon of blood yesterday afternoon.
There's blood everywhere.
You were measuring? How much blood you lost?
Zoe. I mean, oh, yes, I was, okay?
I feel like that's not what you should do in a time of crisis like that.
So what happened was, Zoe, I was sitting down, I was talking to everyone, being a friendly person because the hormone pelts are working. I'm being nice and friendly with the team, talking to everybody. Everyone's laughing because I'm a funny guy. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah, you are.
So I get up, and then I'm walking around, and then Yama, one of our salespeople, great lady, she was in panic. She said, Mojo, what's wrong with your shirt? I said, oh, this is a white tee. What do you mean, what's wrong with my shirt? She said, oh, no, something's happening.
It was blood all over his shirt.
So then she's like, there's blood on your shirt. I'm like, okay, I ain't killing anybody. I mean, what do you mean? And I look at it, and there's like like my shirt is soaked.
And that.
And then where I looked at the seat where I was sitting, and the blood's like flowing off of the love seat. It's it's all over the place. It was all over the ceiling. Don't ask questions.
What were you doing, acrobatics?
All right, I'm looking right now at the website.
So I just don't.
You might need to reach back out to your gynecologist to get this figured out.
Yeah, it says that's common. It says that's supposed to happen.
So there's no panic. So I called the doctor's office, and I get it. It's Friday. It was like, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm in panic. I run to Cammie's office.
Yes, and I am not the person you want in an emergency.
She will run away.
She did. I'm like, Cammie, come here. I'm dying.
He said, don't panic. And I said, why? He said, I'm having an emergency. And I ran around the office screaming, oh, no. And yeah, it was not good. But we fixed him up. He's all good now.
I don't know. I feel something dripping down my leg right now.
Stop. No, it's all good. It's just part of it. When you don't listen to the doctor, which Mojo doesn't do, you're supposed to leave the stero strips on, and he didn't do that. So
maybe adult diapers could be an investment.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Do you have any? Does anybody have any in this building?
I
am
could
willing
get
to.
some.
I'm willing to try anything. I will do the show.
I have some at home.
Can somebody bring us some? I will wear.
What about your website? Your website probably has them.
Oh yeah, probably for 54 cents if you go to Timo.
Oh, stop, Zoe. I will wear a adult diaper for the rest of the show if we can get some. If somebody has some, if they could drop it off at our studio.
Seriously, we need some,
number
yeah.
2800
station.
Dolphin Street. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo.
104, yeah.
251. Because right now I feel 9644975. Coming up next week, we have some tickets. RuPaul Drag Race.
Yeah,
it's the RuPaul Night of the Living Drag. It's happening.
Gosh, that's so
tickets
helpful
are
out
already
there,
on
though.
sale,
And
but
it
it's
really
happening
is something. You've
October
used
the
this before.
22nd
Yeah,
at
it works
8 p.m.
wonders.
at Sanger
It's
Theatre.
really not as
Right here in
dramatic
Mobile.
as
I know.
Okay,
I might be a little
that's
dramatic, and I'm not trying to scare anybody from it. The problem is,
We're
gonna have tons
the
of
thing
tickets to
is,
give
I
away.
didn't
all
listen
next
to
week.
the doctor.
Also,
and I should have listened
coming
to the
up,
doctor. So I know
in,
when I go there on Monday, he's gonna be like, "Look, you should have
What
listened
is
to
it?
me."
About
Yeah,
a
he
week
does
away
have
from
a question.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
We're gonna have those to give away.
So
Are you
excited.
having
If you missed it last year,
Yes.
Cammy went through a haunted house. And,
Yes,
that
I'm
was
mad right
horrible.
now.
No, but that's
She was
him in
screaming so
general.
loud.
That's
Do we
what
have the
he's like.
audio
It says
from
that's
the haunted
normal.
house from last year?
Yeah, I think we do.
So
I mean, what you're taking or not.
nobody cares. But I mean, I feel like my mood has been better. Right? Let's go around the room. Cammy. Okay. Bianca, my mood's been great this week. All right. This morning. Yeah,
She hasn't been around you
Okay.
at all.
Zoe,
You have been at work this week, yeah. I've seen it.
I'm talking about my mood.
I mean, it is a little menopausal, but that's okay.
Why would now? You scream. She screams so
Can someone
loud.
clean up the studio, please? It's
Oh,
a
the
big
memories.
mess.
Fond memories.
Well, I mean, I just get so frightened, and you've never been with me through a Halloween horror
I have.
haunted house. What am I like? I'm pretty bad, aren't I?
Yeah. I mean, she might turn it on a little bit. You
I
know,
do not.
to
I
get some attention from the people that work there.
Oh, really?
She's really into the Pumpkin Lord, and she just.
Oh,
The
that
Pumpkin Lord.
the Pumpkin Lord. And you know what's funny is last year before I went, I went with Twiggins and a bunch of his friends, and it was so much fun. But I remember before I went, Zoe prepared me. She's like, "All right, when you first go in, the chainsaws," and then she was like, "And this part, and this part," and so she prepared me through the whole thing. But yeah, it really was so frightening.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a great time. So that's coming up this year. There's gonna be a lot of new haunted houses as well. So stay tuned for that.
Oh yeah.
So have you ever dated someone for a body part? You know,
Why do we write? Who writes this?
Cammy chose this one. It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this one, I'm talking like a specific body part, right? Maybe someone has a really nice, pretty smile,
you have a nice neck bone.
neck bone, really toned arms, maybe great calf muscles. Have you ever dated someone for a body part, right? I'm really into feet and
What?
hands.
What?
And hands, yeah.
Feet. I didn't know you were into feet too.
No,
What is going
You're
on around here?
We me too.
You do not.
Who else is
listen to
into
that.
feet?
You said you were.
Feet,
No, I know, I
oh
said-
no. Like feet and hands. Like I don't know.
Feet
I
and
don't know why you're
hands.
trying to justify it. You already said it. Like,
I mean, it's
No, no,
okay
no.
to be into feet. We're not kink shaming. That's not what we're doing. But I didn't know this about you.
But feet and hands, yeah.
yeah, it's not feet. It's feet.
Feets.
And feet and hands.
Hands.
Feet and hands.
Feet and hands.
So what is it about feet and hands that you like?
Well, I mean, I like them to be like, you know, just
Feety?
feety and handsy.
You know what they say about guys with big feet?
What?
Clown shoes.
They like them clown shoes. No, and the hands. I mean, I like them to be like, you know, just biggish, you know?
All right. How about you, Twiggins?
I didn't realize that we were going to expose what we were all into today. I like abs.
The abs.
I like a nice smile. I like large. Never mind.
All right. And Zoe, I'm not even asking.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
Zoe, give me just one thing about, you know, somebody, and you're just like, I like that specific body part.
Some eyes, as long as
Belly button.
Did you say eyes?
She said-
belly button.
She said belly
as
button.
long as they've got.
An eye.
And eyeballs?
I don't want to discriminate against blind people or people who are eyeless. Honestly, just like general area right here above the nose, or if you don't have a nose, you know what?
Forehead.
Eyelids?
So
You know what? Like a top of the body, and then like
Here?
a bottom of the body.
The bottom of the body is very important. I'm telling you.
Yeah, as long as they've got like a top, bottom, side to side.
As long as they have a full torso, you're good, right?
But like not to discriminate against people that don't have torsos.
No, but you can't worry about all that.
Yeah.
If you're not into that, you're not into it.
They need a body part.
Yeah, they need it. They need to at least have a body part in order for Zoe to be attracted
Yeah,
to them.
that's usually what I go for, is some sort of
Anything.
anything.
Okay.
Can we?
I told you we should not ask her.
No.
Okay, didn't I say that?
That got weird.
You insisted. Yeah, I did. I knew it would.
That got a bit like criminal.
I wanna ask Vinny. I really
Yeah,
want
come
to.
on, Vinny.
Vinny, tell
Vinny.
us, please.
I'm gonna hold this.
Please tell us.
Don't- yeah, pull it that way.
Please tell us.
Vinny,
Please tell us.
Vinny, which
What are
which
you
body part?
into? Because you're a young
Are-
man.
are-
Get the music.
Vinny, now are you into toenails
Abs.
like me?
No, those actually gross me out.
Okay, me too. Actually, go ahead.
I don't know if I believe that, but
Wow.
you put me on the spot here. I guess like a nice smile.
Yeah.
That's boring.
That reels me in.
Boring. Fake news.
Okay. That was
I'm
me.
joking. No, I'm joking. All right, so a smile.
I was
Okay.
hoping for something else.
I like the smile. I thought that was nice. Okay. And what about you, Margarita?
I already told you mine.
Toenails.
See, you know what?
Oh, toenails.
Oh, no.
I don't think that's actually
no,
real.
No, it's not real.
Yeah.
Because with me, I don't go off of looks.
It's not a look. It's a body part.
I'm all about personality.
Okay.
Well, you sure know how to pick those. Not saying anything else.
All right, so we all had a trip to Dallas last week.
Yeah, we sure did.
And
Yeah, we did.
I got violated,
Yeah.
and what would you call it? Like verbally abused?
Abuse.
Look, okay, let's get into it right now.
Okay, let's do it.
We
Okay.
was, traveling back
Yep.
from Dallas to Pensacola.
Yes.
And I'm going through the whole TSA deal. You know, you got to take off your shoes since 9/11.
Yep.
You can't bring weapons or guns.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's kind of boring.
And big old knife.
Yeah,
can't
that
walk
probably
through.
totally upset Zoe.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't bring my guns in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang it.
Again, guys.
So, I'm going through, and the guy that was in the line, that I was taking my stuff out, I had to take my laptop out,
Yes.
take off my shoes, put them inside the bins. The guy that was in my line, such a nice guy in Dallas.
Your TSA.
TSA
guy.
guy.
Yep.
I had my hoodie on because everyone that knows me, I wear a hoodie, which was crazy
Even
because
in
we were in
Dallas.
Dallas. It was 23 degrees outside.
150 probably, yeah.
And I'm going through, and I asked the guy, I said, hey, do I need to take this? Oh, no, you're fine.
You're
Don't
fine,
worry
you're
about
fine,
it.
yeah.
You're mocho, don't worry about it.
We know you.
So I start to walk through the scanner,
Yeah.
because you know how you have to go through the little X-ray
And
scanner.
hold your hands
and hold
up.
your hands
Yep.
up. I get flashbacks every single time.
Yep.
And then as I'm starting to walk there, this lady's like, what are you doing? You got to turn off, you have to take off that hoodie. You can't be wearing a hoodie.
Now, where's the lady yelling
She's
from?
2 lanes over from the lane I'm in.
And she
You
just,
know better than that.
So what did
Go
you
back
say?
there and take that hoodie off.
she yells this at you.
Now, I'm like, who are you talking to?
You yells this.
Yeah, she yells this 2
But
lanes
you
over.
yell this back
Yes.
to her. Wow.
And then, well, I seriously thought I was going to jail, by the way.
Oh, no.
And then she's like, you need to take the hoodie off. Oh, go back in line. So I turn around. I'm mad at this point.
Yeah.
The one side of me is like, you know what, just go back. Don't make a big deal about it. But
Yeah.
the other side of me was about to make a scene.
Karen.
Yeah. I was about to go off.
Well, especially because the one man said, don't take it off.
Said don't take it off.
Right.
So I went back to the other lane where the guy told me not to take it off. He apologized or whatever. He might have been new. I don't know, whatever. So by this time, I am so upset. I go to talk to a supervisor
See,
because that's not me.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes people make me upset, but I want to talk to a supervisor.
Yeah.
Talk to the supervisor. I'm like, look, this is what happened or whatever. And the supervisor supposedly is taking care of it. But it had me thinking about it. These TSA people, and I know that they're trying to protect us, and they do a great job. And I'm not saying
Absolutely.
all people. But why is it every single time when you fly, it's like they have like this big control thing? Like, I get it. You got to make sure everything's safe or whatever. But do you have to scream? Do you have to treat people or talk bad about people behind their back?
Yeah. And I think, especially first thing in the morning, is the worst. I know Twiggins had a similar instance. You flew back Saturday. Me and Twiggins flew back on Sunday.
Yeah.
And he actually overheard some TSA agents talking badly about people.
Yeah, well, my guy was. First of all, it was first thing in the morning, and the rules are never the same. It doesn't matter.
Changes.
It changes whenever they want. And so I'm there, and the guy is screaming at people because they're getting too many bins. They're getting too many bins, and he's saying, y'all getting too many bins.
Why
Y'all
does
getting
it
too many
matter,
bins."
though?
And then he was like, they were taking off their watches and stuff to put it. He's like, don't have to take off your watch. He was like, don't have to take off your watch. Did I say take off your watch? I feel like I was going through military boot camp. and then he looks at the dude next to him and he goes, these idiots, they taking off their watch. I'm like, we're standing right here, sir. And so anyway, I go through the security process and I turn around and I look at him and I point at him and I say, you are rude. And then I kept walking.
Is that not terrible to call people
But
idiots?
in this day and age, I understand there's people that don't understand. But in this day and age, when airline tickets are so expensive, the airlines are so unreliable, and you already having to go through delays upon delays, and maybe your flight doesn't leave at all, and then you got to deal with these jamokes.
Yeah. How terrible, though, to speak about people right when
It's just
they can
and
hear
I
you.
understand you have, but like you're keeping people safe, but you're also dealing with the public.
Yeah.
And we deal with the public all the time. What if we just acted like that? Like
Well,
someone came
Kimmy
up,
does all the time.
The listeners comes up and you're just like, they're like, oh, can I register for this prize? And Kimmy's like, did I say you can register for this prize? Like someone would call here and post a bad review about us on Facebook, but we can't post a bad review about them. It's just a lost cause, I think, at this point. But I mean, and again, like you've got people at smaller airports like Pensacola, Mobile. They do a great job.
Great job.
The TSA agents.
You never get spoken
no,
to
but
like that.
And I understand Dallas is a very busy airport, but like, guys, come on, like. Let them take the extra bin and put their stuff. There wasn't a long line. We got through security in 2 minutes. Like
Yeah.
it was. If there was a long line and they were trying to hustle it up, I get it. But this was just a straight up power trip.
Yeah. I
So-
do feel bad, though, if you've never flown.
Yeah, and these were older people, geriatrics.
So my thing is, for now on, I'm protesting.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to fly.
I honestly, after this week, I didn't have any issues, but I saw enough people that we knew coming back from Dallas that had a lot of issues, and I don't think airlines right now just ain't it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Makes me sad, though.
Now, but I'm not sure if it's the airlines or just the TSA because
No, it's the airlines because the crazy stuff that's happening on those airlines, like the crazy people.
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah.
crazy lady
Yeah.
recently.
but there's certain airlines like there's some. Well, I mean, again, I don't think it's the airlines; it's the people that are flying.
Yeah, people
on
got
the
messed
planes.
up after COVID.
So I never heard back from the supervisor. Of course,
you-
of course, he got my phone number, and I'm like, all right, do not run my name, sir. I may have warrants. Okay, and
Yeah.
so I might go to jail tomorrow after talking about this. Okay,
Yeah.
but I mean, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
And if you know someone that works at TSA or if you're a TSA person, I'm not saying it's you. Or it could be you. I'm talking to.
Could
I'll
be
be
you. You
honest.
could be that guy. Maybe check yourself.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I do think TSA, though, is the worst part of traveling. It just, that whole process. I always feel so much better once I've got through that part.
Yeah, that's
though.
why we have to get to the airport 5 hours early.
That's,
know.
Yeah.
that's, I will say, Mojo, that particular morning, though, you were there quite early. So that whole debacle, you ended up getting through and you had, what, about an hour left for you?
Yeah, I had like 4 drinks before I took off. I was so mad. All right, coming up, we're going to do the underwater challenge
Oh,
with
yes.
Zoe.
Yes.
But before we do that, so Zoe will go underwater and try to sing a song, and we'll give away some tickets, and you have to guess what song it is. If you guess it right, we'll give you a pair of tickets for something. However, we use a bucket of water. Is the bucket from 4 weeks still on the floor behind you? If
Yes.
it is,
And about 4 dogs have drank out of
okay,
it. since.
if it is, let's use that water
Let's not.
this morning. No,
Great
no,
idea.
Zoe, you
Oh.
got to do it. We
Yeah.
got to do it.
This is part of the deal.
It's part of the job, okay, Zoe?
This is bullying.
Okay, the underwater challenge. We'll do it next right here on the Cam and Mo Show.